So this V drill is used in a lot of different ways on the tennis court. We use it a lot with hitting drills. In this example, we're using it as part of our cone drill series, and the purpose is to really help the athlete on their footwork patterns without a ball coming to them. So the benefit of this is they can really focus in on the footwork we're trying to do, the step counts, and getting behind the ball and making sure they have that before they have to do it in a real life situation with the ball. So we're going to get our cone set up here in a V. The V distance is a bit dependent on the height of the athlete and the level of the athlete. We've got this set up of about a 5 or 6 foot distance, and we have 3 cones. We have our cone representing the baseline or the starting position, and then we have our cone here, which is focused in on the right side, let's say for a forehand for a right-handed player, and our cone here is on the left side, so the backhand side for a right-handed player. We're going to get our athlete to start here and set up like they would getting ready for the drill. This can either be done on a series where it's pre-planned, meaning that the athlete is going to do the same series each time, or they can go in response to my signal. I may point this way, I may point that way, and they're going to go in that direction. So from this standpoint, we're going to start with the athlete going to the cone over here. So if we start, the athlete's going to shuffle first. So we're going to work on this shuffle step. Go ahead. So they're just going to shuffle, get behind the cone and swing. Shuffle, get behind the cone and swing. Again, this is a pretty typical pattern, 2-step shuffle in a V pattern. So this is an athlete that has to go back. They have a little bit of time. They don't need to get back that fast. And that's a relatively straightforward variation. Okay, we'll stop there. The next variation, same pattern, but now what do you do if the athlete needs to move very fast? If the athlete needs to move very quickly, we actually don't want them to shuffle, we want them to front crossover. That's a faster way for them to get there. So we'll try a front crossover now. Go ahead. So notice that front crossover there. So that was a shuffle. We want to do a front crossover. Good. Now front crossover, yeah, perfect. So they're able to gain more ground by doing that and stop. Very nice. So again, this is a great drill because you can really emphasize the footwork. You take the ball out of the equation, the player doesn't have to think about it, and you ask them to get in the positions that you want them to train. The reps and sets on this varies depending on your athlete. We like to do a minimum of 4 each direction. That's 8 total hits, because a lot of points are going to have to hit like that. With our better players, we sometimes take that up to 16 to 20 repetitions before we give them a break.